It seems as though we constantly say we want to get out of our comfort zones, experience more of what life has to offer, as well as challenge and change ourselves. But in my life, we learn things are easier said than done. That's for me at least. I've been telling myself these things for quite some time, but I find myself holding back from taking that leap to try something new. If you think about it, getting out of your comfort zone implies that you have to tear your world apart for the sake of new experiences. Breaking down walls leads to a world of discomfort and growth and change, even if it's not guaranteed to work out. Why would I stress myself out with the unknown when I can stay in my little box knowing everything is going to be okay? What I don't realize is that staying in that little box is actually doing more harm than good. I'm the type of person that loves to stay in her little box. I have usual order at certain places, I always hang around the same 2 or 3 friends, and never really go out. I'm an overthinker, opposite of the person who only goes by YOLO. I think about all the what ifs until it scares me out of the situation. Staying in your comfort zone allows you to feel most safe and comfortable. Everything just makes sense and you feel more at peace. You don't have to stress about anything because you're not expecting anything new to happen. Your room, a job you've been working at for a very long time, and certain people are all examples of different comfort zones people have. There's nothing wrong with liking to stay in it, although over time you suddenly realize, why is my life so boring? My comfort zone is what stopped me from achieving my goals and doing what I'm most passionate about. My comfort zone is doing things or being with people I'm used to. It's pretty much a no risk, no failure zone. The doubts in my head, the overthinking, what if this happens or what if that happens? It's the anxiety that comes with the process of taking that step out that scares me the most. All of a sudden, I'm fidgeting with my fingers and my leg won't stop bouncing. Maybe this isn't a good idea. What if I don't like it? All of these negative thoughts floating in my head are everywhere, one on top of the other, piling up, causing me to feel more and more overwhelmed. Just make a decision, Aaliyah. Meet new people. Go. Talk to them. Try it out. What I don't realize is that the willingness to leave things the way they are is what prevents creativity from occurring. The countless possibilities that can be given to you if you just gave it a chance, if you said yes, or if you went out. Living life with no change is like the sky on a cloudy day. The clouds are all gray, covering the entire sky from morning to night. Everything is the same and nothing changes. But if we compare it to a beautiful sunset, it's the complete opposite. The several colors mixing together in the evening sky, seeing the sun slowly disappear, bring the colors with it until the night sky approaches and the moon is lit. The phases of the sunset represent the beauty of diversity in our lives. When you step out of that comfort zone, discover your potential, and allow yourself to experience new things, your colors shine through. Trying a new sport, meeting new people, and applying for new jobs all can lead you to endless possibilities. There are just as many positive outcomes as there are negatives, so why only focus on what can go wrong instead of how this can benefit you? So what if you never played the sport before? You think everyone is going to be able to be a superstar at what they do when they first try? So what if you're scared to go up to those people because you don't want them to reject or judge you? You can't just wait for others to come to you because you're scared of making the first move. What if that person ends up being your best friend? Or what if they were just as scared as you are when they were waiting for you to go up to them? So what if you're scared of quitting because you know everything and everyone? Were you really planning on working at that little coffee shop your entire life? It's time to broaden your experiences. Passions, hobbies, places, food. We all try new things to discover what's best for us. It's okay if we don't like something right away at all. But how would you know if you never tried? Change is not always a bad thing. Yes, there are changes that are more difficult than others, and there are changes that we never imagined we'd have to make. Change can be the answer to moving past mistakes, or it can be something that pushes us 2 steps backwards. Not to mention the many changes that take time to accept or overcome. Change provides us with the opportunity to love ourselves and those around us for who we are becoming, and not just who we were. Sometimes taking that leap is the only choice you have because life doesn't always go the way you planned it to. You just have to be ready to accept reality. Nobody said it was going to be smooth sailing the whole way. In fact, life is the bumpiest road you will ever be on. Stepping out of your comfort zone allows you to truly understand yourself. What you don't like, what you do like, because that's the whole process of life. How boring would our life be if we stayed in our own little boxes? There is so much more as soon as you unpack. Change is beautiful, yet scary, but that's the whole point.